Hello everybody, I am Caitlin Bailey with Satellite Beach Recreation, and today we are going to be doing a fun holiday experiment with some gingerbread men. After reading The Gingerbread Pirates by Kristin Kladstrup, you have read how these gingerbread men are scared every single time that Santa Claus comes on Christmas Day. But there is nothing to fear because Santa Claus says that he will not eat any of these gingerbread pirates. Today we are going to be putting our gingerbread men to the test by seeing which kind of liquids make our gingerbread men dissolve and which kind they're good in. The materials we will need in this experiment are gingerbread men or gingerbread women or gingerbread children, a gingerbread cookie cutter, some tongs, some plastic cups labeled with what kind of liquid you're going to put on them, some green tea, milk, ice water, hot water, and a clearish soda, which I will use for this experiment, some Sharpies, crayons, or pencils so that we can make our predictions on our prediction sheet. Some other liquid that you could use is vinegar or cooking oil. Before we get started, we are going to want to make a prediction sheet so that we can test what our theories are. In the first box on the printable link below this video, you will be able to write out what your gingerbread man looks like. So you're going to want to outline him with a Sharpie or crayon and then color him so how you see him. After that, the next box is going to be what you predict it's going to look like once you put it in the liquid and wait a few seconds. The third box is what he actually looked like. So after you wait, you're going to time your gingerbread men so they all have the same amount of time in their liquid and then write what they actually look like. For example, my prediction is that this is what our cookie looks like now, and after it goes in the water, it's going to dissolve, making our water a little bit muddy. Before we start putting our gingerbread people into our cups of different liquids, we're going to do the crunch test. This is my favorite part. So you're going to make sure that all of your gingerbread men have a crunch. First two experiments that I will be testing is putting a gingerbread man in cold water and one in warm water. I have a timer right here set for 30 seconds, so let's see what happens. Did you know that evergreens are an ancient tradition, also now known as a Christmas tree? The term Xmas, X-M-A-S, dates back to the 1500s. Americans spend nearly $1,000 on Christmas gifts a year. Candy canes are originated from Germany. With our cold water experiment, you saw that our gingerbread man stayed in its original shape. For our warm water experiment, you saw how our gingerbread completely dissolved to the bottom when I thought it would just break up a little. See here, if you try to get the tongs and take them out of the water, they're almost dissolved. These are my predictions for soda, milk, and green tea. Now let's test each of these gingerbread cookies individually, with 30 seconds for each test. Here is some interesting Christmas history. According to legend, we hang stockings by the chimney with care thanks to a poor man who didn't have enough money for his 3 daughters' drawers. Generous old Saint Nick dropped a bag of gold down the chimney one night where the girls had hung their stockings to dry. This is where the gold ended up and how the tradition began. Turns out, we are originally dashing through the snow for an entirely different holiday. James Lord Pierpont wrote a song called One Horse Open Sleigh for his church's Thanksgiving concert. Then, in 1857, the song was republished under the title that it still holds today, and it eventually became one of the world's most popular Christmas songs. This prank almost went too far. 9 days before Christmas in 1965, 2 astronauts aboard Gemini 6 sent an old report to Mission Control that they saw an unidentified flying object about the near of Earth's atmosphere, traveling the polar orbit from north to south. They interrupted the tense report with a sound of jingle bells as Wally Sriracha played a small harmonica accompaniment by Tom Stamford on the handful of small sleigh bells that they had smuggled aboard. Between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day last year, the U.S. Postal Service delivered an estimate of 910 million packages in addition to ones, cards, letters to Santa, and those dreaded credit card bills after we put up our holiday purchases on plastic. Oops! Santa Claus did not always dress up in red clothes. Santa Claus initially wore clothes that were green, purple, or blue for many years. This was the common theme for a jolly old man that lived in the North Pole. However, Coca-Cola decided to dress him up in the colors that match their brand, and then it stuck. So that is why he always wears red clothes now. Did you know there are 8 reindeers other than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Rudolph is the 9th reindeer that helped Santa pull the sleigh on Christmas Eve. The other 8 reindeers are named Cupid, Dancer, Vexen, Dunder, Comet, Dasher, Prancer, and Blitzen. Two out of 3 of these predictions were correct. I got my soda prediction correct, my milk prediction correct, but I did not get our green tea prediction correct. As we saw, the soda one broke apart. Milk stayed the same, and green tea stayed the same, even though I predicted that it would dissolve. Please share with us at Play Satellite Beach. What experiments did you make with different liquids, and what did you predict? Thank you so much for joining with me today with at Play Satellite Beach in partnership of the Satellite Beach Library. Check the links below for more information on this experiment. Have a wonderful day, and remember that Santa's always watching. We all want to make the nice list.